We don't need the city, the creed or the culture now. 'Cause I feel alive, and I feel the streets are pulling me down. Now the wolf is knocking at my door. I'm inviting us for more. We stand here, we stand tall, 'cause we can move beyond these walls. 'Cause
Good morning, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful morning so far. I have started my morning off with our typical routine of celery juice and our detox smoothie and a little bit of yoga. And of course, some playtime. Always making blueberry pie or peach pie, whatever we're doing that morning. Senna always loves to start her morning off with wild blueberries, or cold blueberries as she calls them, and I sprinkle a little hemp seed on top. And then I love to start my day every morning with my heavy metal green detox smoothie. Seriously, I've been doing this for probably over a year now and noticed a huge, really significant difference in my health. As you may know, if you're following me on Instagram, I follow a medical medium protocol lifestyle. I've been doing it for probably about 6 months now, and I was introduced to it probably like a year ago, but really started like actually taking, like really doing it about 6 months ago. And I've noticed a really big difference in my health and my symptoms, and so I'm gonna keep going. I'm loving it. But so I start my day every morning with the celery juice and the heavy metal detox smoothie, and that green detox smoothie is probably what I get asked the most on my Instagram, is what is in there and how do I do it. So I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I do it. And it does change from time to time. I will add different like adaptogens or other like powders at the time that I'm feeling called to, or like just different ways of supplementing. Right now I'm adding reishi, chaga, and ashwaganda, and those are all great for hormone health. I'm trying to get my period back so I can get my fertility back, working on baby number 2. And just today I was learning about seed cycling, so maybe I'll do a video about that coming up. I might start doing that. And so yeah, and then I always add the 5 heavy metal detox foods, which are wild blueberries, cilantro, barley grass juice powder, spirulina, and dulse. And they all have a very specific way of what they do in the body to extract heavy metals and then pull them from different places and carry them throughout the intestinal tract and out of your body. And it works. It truly, truly works. It is so, it's fascinating, honestly, and the difference that I felt since incorporating these 5 foods into my life. You can just eat them different, like into salads or whatever throughout the day if you want to do like cilantro separate, but I feel like this way that I've created to like these flavors really mend really well together, and they taste super satisfying and delicious. And I just like knowing that I got them all in the morning and I don't have to like worry about them throughout the day. And then today's Friday, and so I hopefully we'll do something fun for dinner. I've been loving, we did a pizza night last week and Senna loved it. And we just did these super simple crusts, so I'll show you that. And I'll show you my lunch. I am a creature of habit, and I literally love eating the same foods every day. I try to like switch out different veggies and stuff, but I keep, I notice like, because I'm on like more of a healing diet, I do great with simplicity and eating just a lot of the same things. And I'm a creature of habit. I love routine. So I love doing like a big raw veggie salad for lunch, and then I love to have cooked squash with it. Kabocha is my favorite. Literally, you guys, it's life-changing. It's so filling, but you don't feel too full. But as a breastfeeding mom, I am hungry and I need the satiation. So I love adding cooked squash to my raw veggie salads. I'll show you the like dressing combo that I've been doing that I love. I get so many questions about that too. So it's all going down right here. This is my everyday, typical day-to-day what I eat in a day. Like nothing special. And yeah, I hope you guys love it. So I'll go back and I'll show you how I make my smoothie, and I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. Hi guys, so here we are. We got all of the ingredients. We start with wild blueberries, banana, cilantro, ginger, the steamed and frozen cauliflower, and frozen zucchini, dulse, and then I like to add CHAGA and reishi. Senna is always my little helper of choice. She is so cute. The frozen cauliflower and zucchini really are just there to add bulk and kind of give it like an ice creamy texture, because I really enjoy eating my smoothies that way with a spoon. I'm not much of a smoothie drinker. I like to eat them. And that's why I like the toppings and the crunch factor all are like super satiating, and I love that. It just helps me stay fuller longer in the morning. It's proven that having little crunchies on top help activate saliva and help with your digestion. So I really enjoy adding the little crunchies on top. So you'll see what I do. I like to do coconut flakes, millet puffs, which are a great low-fat option. And they're super cheap, and they're like a whole grain that I digest really well. They're actually not really even a grain. They're a grain like seed. And I do a little bit of hemp hearts here today. So yeah, it's so delicious. Try it. Okay, and now for the fun part. I've added the kabocha squash, and I like to do it around the edges. And then I saved the dill for the very end because I think it looks pretty on top. And there's something I love about eating pretty food. So I get this Dijon from Whole Foods. It has amazing ingredients, and there's only apple cider vinegar. I do great with apple cider vinegar. Other vinegars, I notice, give me reactions or cause me to have some symptoms, so I tend to stay away. So I'll just so I've done the apple cider vinegar underneath on just the greens when I first do it, and then I do a nice drizzle of this Dijon, and then I do a little drizzle of tahini. I'm trying to keep my fats low to not burden my liver, so I don't really do any fat in the morning, but I'll do a little bit in the afternoon with tahini, and then have most of my fat intake be at night. But tahini and avocado are for sure my fat choices. Wipe it on the leaf so you get all of it. And then I do some garlic, some pepper, some oregano. You guys just have to trust me with this combo. Sorry, I can't get the thing off. a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. And then I like to top it with this sesame seaweed mix. It has dulse and sesame in it. Do a sprinkle of that. And then the trick is you can either do a little bit of stevia or you could do maple syrup, whatever you prefer, but a little bit of sweetness on top of the Dijon just really makes it really special. So totally recommend doing that. And then I just sprinkle some of the dill on top. And there you have it. And I'm telling you guys, this is amazing. It is so satisfying. The kabocha makes it super creamy, and you just mix it all around before you eat it, and it's divine. I love to go listen to a podcast outside, and I always eat this during Senna's nap, and it's like my me time. So we're doing pizza for dinner, and we did this last weekend, and it was so fun and so easy. I got the recipe from this gal that I follow from almond butter on top. Hi, Senna. Senna's on her bike. And I'll link her recipe on how to do the crust. It's just chickpea flour and water, and it's super easy, and you just do it on a pan first. I'll show you, and then you bake it for 5 minutes, and then you do toppings and bake it again. It's super easy, super clean. And then this one will be Mom's. And so then we'll bake these for 5 minutes, and then we'll have Papa's too. And we'll show you what toppings we do. What is that? Ooh, what was it? Olives, huh? Really, really yummy.
There's an awesome bug outside. Let's go look at it.
Was it the grasshopper?
No, praying mantis.
Oh, I saw that earlier.
Come on, let's go look at it.
Let's go see the praying mantis.
You want to bring this with us? Okay, we'll bring it with us. Yeah, bring it. See if it wants to eat.
He probably doesn't.
Oh,
This right there.
it's olives.
It's olives. Eat some. Eat some. Is it good? Yeah.
How that's my bed.
It's a big bug, huh?
Take me to the water. Open up my eyes. My feet are getting cold. Take me by surprise. Breathe it out, breathe it in. Listen to the wind. Feel it on your skin all over. Look around, take it in. The world begins to sing. Let go of everything. Just escape. There's a place far away that nobody knows. We can sing, we can dance and just let it go. We can see all the stars like the sky for us. So come on, let's forget about our lives for a while.